Okay, so courtroom dramas are great. There's a really intriguing aspect of it. Psychological thrillers are great. There's intriguing aspects of those. This movie is connecting both of those in a really fresh way that is not what it's played up to be as this kind of almost horror thriller. It's less of a horror thriller and more of a drama thriller, and it's slow. It slow burns its way through this process. Like, this is a multi-week trial, and I think if they had marketed it a little differently, it would have done better, but also I'm catching it way late, and I still think it's amazing. This is probably one of the best movies of the last 5 years, specifically in the thriller genre, but even could be on the list for all of them. So you are going to have to read French, but that's okay because it's worth it. The tension that this movie pulls together across the whole runtime is so palpable because you're taking it from this one lady's perspective who's really an enigma. She reveals pieces about herself as the movie goes along, which play out naturally against, meeting somebody new, but also just like her life, like the couple of weeks in her life. And man, does that get wacky fast and also super interesting. And then to have the way she ends the movie by getting, kicked out of the court because she wants to be seen by this serial killer, and she does, and like that moment of his eyes being finally on you, you feel that because of the way that they've played that through the whole movie, where you don't see her or you don't see him looking at her at all, or looking at anyone at all for that matter, right? He's just like down dejected in his little box. He never looks up, but then finally he does. And what's so weird is that as a, adult male, I was like, this is, whoa, he looked. Like, I felt that moment. And so the way that they crafted that buildup of he's not looking at anyone and you never really see his eyes is just so intriguing that actually works. So that was just fun. The moment was just fun. And then you couple that with the fact that her life is just like crumbling. And then, she gets the evidence or the MacGuffin, or like it's not really MacGuffin, but you get what I'm saying? Like, she gets the thing that gets the bad guy, put in jail forever. And so she's actually a good person, which as the movie's developing, you're like, oh no, she can't be good. Like, she's gonna murder the mom at the end when she's in her house. Like, all that kind of stuff is so intriguing how you just kind of like go back and forth. So the way that they've crafted the reveal of information through this film gives you this energetic questioning about this person, but in a way that like you're rooting for her, but you're kind of wondering what she wants and what she's doing and why. And then on top of that, it's like a really dark subject matter, which I'm glad that they didn't show a lot of, because that actually gives more to the mystery. It shows that stuff is actually not good, because if they had shown it and they had kind of reveled in the gore and the heinousness of all of these crimes, that would have taken away from the message underlying everything, which is actually that she doesn't think it's right. She's just intrigued by it. I think at the very beginning, she's like, I'm just curious. It's so crazy that somebody would go that far just out of curiosity. But really, if you're that hyper intelligent and a little bit antisocial, I don't see why it's not possible. This movie is really intriguing, but it is a slow burn. It's really great. It's shot really interestingly and really well. This character study is just masterful. Yeah, this movie's great. I like this one. But what do you guys think? You think this is one of the best of the last 5 years? Do you think I'm way off base here? Do you think this movie should have shown the gore? Like, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.